Today, we're not just revisiting history, we're stepping inside one of rap's most legendary partnerships, Ghostface Killah and Raekwon. These aren't just MCs, they're storytellers who turn Staten Island struggles into cinematic street tales, each verse dripping with detail, emotion, and grit. But here's the question. How did their bond transform from neighborhood connection into brotherhood that defined the Wu-Tang sound? Let's uncover their rise, their lyrical chemistry, and the rhymes that solidify their legacy. By the end, you'll see why when Raekwon and Ghostface lock in, the result isn't just music, it's hip-hop immortality. Our story begins, as always, with the Wu-Tang in Shaolin, Staten Island, New York. Two young men, Dennis Cole and Corey Woods, were coming of age in the tough projects of the borough, unaware that their destinies would soon intertwine to reshape hip-hop forever. Dennis Cole's, the future Ghostface Killah, was known for his raw energy and magnetic personality. His upbringing instilled in him a vivid, sometimes chaotic storytelling style that drew directly from the struggles and triumphs he witnessed. He embraced the name Ghostface Killah, inspired by a kung fu film character, setting the stage for a mysterious and powerful persona. Corey Woods, who would become Raekwon the Chef, developed a more measured, yet equally impactful lyrical approach. His delivery was smoother, almost conversational, yet packed with intricate slang and vivid imagery that painted unparalleled pictures of street life. Raekwon's persona, often dripped in designer wear and exuding an air of understated authority, quickly earned him the moniker The Chef for his ability to cook up dope rhymes. Both found common ground in the burgeoning hip-hop scene, and crucially with the visionary RZA, who was meticulously assembling what would become the Wu-Tang Clan. This collective was a melting pot of unique talents, but it was the immediate chemistry between Ghostface and Raekwon that stood out. Their individual strengths were undeniable, but together, they were something else. Raekwon later describes their connection in an interview. "Me and Ghost, we just clicked. It's like we always knew what the other one was thinking. We came from the same dirt, so we understood each other's vision." Their shared background and innate understanding would become the bedrock of their legendary partnership. If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, don't forget to give this video a like. It really helps me. The world first truly witnessed the nessus brilliance of Raekwon and Ghostface on Enter the Wu-Tang. While every member contributed to the album's iconic status, the distinct interplay between Raekwon's sharp narratives and Ghostface's explosive burst was already palatable. On tracks like Can It Be All So Simple, you hear contrasting yet complementary styles. Raekwon delivers a poignant, reflective verse about his childhood. "Remember waking up early, no breakfast, watching the outlaws gunfight for less." He sets a vivid scene with his cinematic language. Then Ghostface bursts in with his urgent, emotionally charged delivery, adding a raw, almost desperate energy to the narrative. This dynamic, where Raekwon would lay a solid foundation and Ghostface would often deliver the emotional climax or the frenetic energy, became their signature. They were like two halves of a whole, each enhancing the other's performance. The Wu-Tang's success wasn't just about individual talent, it was about how these distinct voices bounced off each other. RZA, the architect of the Wu-Tang sound, understood this chemistry. In a documentary, he noted, "Ray and Ghost, they just had a vibe that was undeniable. They could finish each other's sentences on the mic. You just put them up in the booth and the magic happened." This magic would soon redefine what a hip-hop duo could achieve. While they shone brightly with the Wu-Tang Collective, it was Raekwon's 1995 solo debut, only built for Cuban Linx, often referred to as the Purple Tape, that truly solidified their unparalleled partnership. This album wasn't just a Raekwon project, it was essentially a duo album with Ghostface Killah credited as the co-executive producer and featured on all but 2 tracks. On Cuban Linx, they created an entire cinematic universe. Raekwon adopted the persona of Lex Diamonds, and Ghostface became Tony Stark's, a nod to the Marvel comic character, hinting at the armored, powerful persona he would soon fully embrace. The album immersed listeners in a world of high-stakes crime, loyalty, and luxury, all narrated with stunning detail. Tracks like Criminology showcase their seamless interplay. Raekwon sets the scene with his precise, evocative storytelling. Peace to all the crooks with the knowledge of the books. Blow up the bridge, watch them all drown to junior looks. Then Ghostface comes in, his voice more animated, painting equally vivid pictures of danger and defiance. In a 2011 interview with Complex, Raekwon spoke about Ghostface's crucial role. "That's my brother. That's Tony Stark's. He was there every step of the way. That album wouldn't be what it is without him. We fed off each other. This isn't just a feature, it's a testament to the shared vision and an intertwined creative process. This project wasn't just a classic, it defined the subgenre of mafioso rap and set the stage for their continued dominance. The very next year, 1996, Ghostface Killah released his own solo debut, Iron Man, and once again, Raekwon's presence was vital. Much like Raekwon featured Ghostface heavily, Ghostface brought Raekwon onto Iron Man, continuing their collaborative magic. The album showcased Ghostface's full range, from street narratives to deeply personal, soulful anthems. This era also saw the more consistent emergence of Ghostface's iconic mask. While it served to amplify his Tony Stark's persona, some theories suggested it was for privacy or even to hide from legal troubles. Rumors that RZA later dispelled, confirming it was an artistic choice. As Ghostface himself explained in a 2009 XXL interview, "The mask is like, it's part of me now. It's like putting on my uniform when I go to work. It helps me get into that Ghostface zone. Plus, I like the way it looks. It's just fly." On Iron Man, the dynamic between Raekwon and Ghostface evolved. On tracks like Daytona 500, they delivered a high-octane performance, trading rapid-fire bars. Ray said, "Hold it down. My money's still low. What the you mean? Word up, yo, I know." Their ability to seamlessly pass the mic often made thought, creating a single flowing narrative was unmatched. Beyond the street tales, Iron Man also showed Ghostface's vulnerability, especially on tracks like All I Got Is You, featuring Mary J. Blige. Even here, his raw honesty was enhanced by the context of his Iron Man persona, a tough exterior protecting the soulful core. Raekwon's contribution cemented his role, not just as a collaborator, but as an essential part of Ghostface's artistic identity. The undeniable synergy between Ghostface Killah and Raekwon didn't stop with their initial solo masterpiece. They continued to feature heavily on each other's subsequent albums, including Ghostface's Supreme Clientele and Fish Scale, and Raekwon's Immobility and Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang. Their bond transcended typical guest features. When Raekwon was on the Ghostface track, or vice versa, it felt like a continuation of a shared narrative, a reunion of two masters who knew exactly how to elevate each other's game. This creative trust became a hallmark of their careers. In a 2012 interview, Ghostface articulated their continued connection. "That's my brother. That's my soulmate in this music. We just got that thing where we understand each other without even saying too much. It's just natural." That natural understanding is what listeners have felt for decades. Their work together has amassed countless classic tracks and solidified their status as arguably the greatest duo in hip-hop history. The story of Ghostface Killah and Raekwon is a testament to the power of artistic brotherhood. From the rough streets of Staten Island, they not only rose to global fame within the Wu-Tang Clan, but also crafted some of the most intricate, cinematic, and influential solo work in hip-hop history, always with each other by their side. Their distinct voices, their shared experiences, and their innate understanding of each other's lyrical prowess created a synergy that remained unmatched. They really proved that true collaboration isn't just about sharing a track, it's about sharing a vision, a world, and a legacy. This chef and the Iron Man forever linked and forever legendary. What's your favorite Raekwon and Ghostface collaboration? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the unbreakable bond of these two legends, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more hip-hop explorations, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Thanks for watching, and peace.